Too many dead homies on my timeline. So if you cross me, then you lost me. It's a fine line. But this music got me aging like I'm fine wine. Still a bang on you niggas like I'm Brian. Different league, different bracket, different game, different package. Started.
Yo.
Back again, man. I'm just saying, bro. Episode
36.
Yeah, right back at it again. Gonna give y'all 2 Jones. I mean, kind of fast this time because we kind of missed some time. But
Yeah.
I think we talked about that already.
Yeah.
But,
you gotta go back to back. You know.
Man. I'm Earl.
And I'm Staff.
And y'all can check us out on all streaming platforms, man. We at the Google Play Store. We on Spotify. We at the Apple Podcast app. You can check us out on YouTube. Like, comment, subscribe, dislike, start a conversation. Make sure you subscribe, though, and hit that notification bell.
For sure.
Be the first one to them episodes. You feel me?
You feel me?
But, yeah, man, we going to get right into it. For real. Another week of games. Last podcast we recorded was right before the games came on.
Yeah. I kind of wanted to do the NBA this time.
We can.
Man.
We right at it.
I mean, if you don't mind,
that's fine with me.
I mean, I just had a couple little things I wanted to say, like, you know, because, you know, we got Melo back, and he finally had his first big game. He had 25 the other night. He had about like 25 and like 8, something like that, if I'm not mistaken. But he been playing good, man, and it's like I like what he's doing. But I wanted to ask you, do you think in the playoffs, if they get to the playoffs, do you think he will make a difference? Like, do you think it'll be like, all right, Carmelo, like, he'll win you a game or two in the playoff series, you know? Because they got to the Western Conference Finals last year. So we got to talk about the Trailblazers. It's not like we can just nix them off like they're nothing. Because they do the same thing every year. They kind of bad at the beginning of the season.
And then they get it
and then they turn up. But, like, I just wanted to ask you, like, do you think he will make a difference?
That's tough. I don't know if he's going to win you 2 games, but I know he's going to give you a different dimension that you didn't really have before. He's a small forward that can legit play power forward. He can shoot. He giving you that veteran presence, and he's actually a good rebounder. He's a good passer too. So that adds another dimension. They never really had that true small forward. I think we said that the other time, the last time, but they didn't really never have a true small forward, I don't think, since Dame and CJ been like Dame and CJ.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't think they've had a true small forward. And Melo is that. He might not give you 30 minutes a night, of course not, but he's going to give you a solid 15, 20 off the bench, and he could probably give you more minutes than that, but if that's the way your rotation going, he definitely could give you a solid 15, 20. He can give you 25, 30. I mean, it's Melo, man. I mean, he still could hoop. He just got to pick his spots.
Yeah, true.
And he playing with other extremely talented players. So that's also going to make it a lot easier, too. You playing with Dame, CJ.
But look, do you think he would take them over the top? Do you think
I think he can.
It would take them to the championship? They were in the Western Conference Finals last. Do you think it would take them to the championship?
I think they're a team that they're like a dark horse team. They can make the championship, but it's not somebody you would expect to. Like, I think that could be something that takes them over the hump, but we don't really know yet, for real. You feel me? Like,
I honestly don't think so.
You don't think so?
I don't think Melo makes that much of a difference. I think he the same thing like them adding Rodney Hood last year. Like, not disrespecting him, like, not saying they're on the same level, but I'm saying, like, I feel like you remember Rodney Hood snapped for a couple games in the playoffs and all of that. And he played a couple good games, and then what happened? He disappeared.
Yeah, that's why you got Melo.
I kind of feel like that's what Melo's going to do, but that's what I'm saying.
So,
see, that's why I'm comparing.
I think Melo is a different player.
Melo, but I'm hoping Melo is that player. But I'm just saying we haven't seen Melo in the playoffs in a while.
But we know Melo is clutch.
Yeah.
We know Melo is clutch.
But I'm just
Melo hits big shots.
Concerned. It's just like, all right, when it come down, CJ, Melo, or Dame.
Whoever open. Of course, Dame and CJ are your first 2 options.
Right.
But sometimes if Melo is wide open, they're going to pass it to him.
Yeah.
Like, that's just how it goes.
And not to say that I don't believe in him hitting the shot, because I know he can hit the shot. I'm just saying. Like, I really don't think he's going to be that much of a difference. I think they're going to probably be out in the first round. with Melo, without Melo, didn't really make it.
I don't think so.
I think with Nasir Little and whoever else they got as the 3, I think they'll be perfectly fine. They'll do the same thing. That's what I feel like. I mean, I don't know. That's just what I feel like.
I don't think so, bro. I mean, the only reason
Melo, my man, though.
The only reason for that, for real, would be that the West got better if they get knocked out in the first round instead of going to.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, he don't make that much of a difference on their team.
I think he does, though, bro.
Shit, he take Jared Dudley's spot on the Lakers. Now that puts them over the top. Like, yo, the Lakers are definitely winning the championship. You feel me? Right now, we can't say they gonna really win it. Of course, people gonna be biased, but
if you taking out Jared Dudley
and add Melo, like, yo, they gonna win the chip. They stay healthy, they're winning the chip. There's no way somebody could beat them. Like,
that's a fact.
That's what I'm saying. But I just don't feel like Melo is like that on the Trailblazers. No disrespect to Melo though. Like, it's just
that's
like,
a fact.
That's what I'm saying. Like, the West is better. He was on the East or something, it'd be different. But that's why I wanted the Sixers to sign him. We need a shooter. We need a vet. I just thought I don't know.
I don't know, bro. I don't know. I think he can make a difference. You think he can't. We gonna have to agree to disagree. For real. I mean, I don't know. I just feel like he add another element, bro. He could set a pick too. Pick and roll, pick and pop.
Yeah.
Whatever. And I just feel like Dame and CJ is them type of players, bro. All they need is somebody else that can hit a shot. Somebody else that could get open. Somebody else that can remotely do some of the things that they can. Like, Melo can shoot. Melo can do some things they can't. Melo can post up.
Right.
You mean? Like, I feel like it just add a different element to that team. For real. That's what I'll say.
For sure. Like, definitely.
Because Rodney Hood is my guy. He's tough, but he's not Melo and was never Melo.
No, come on, bro. You know I wasn't saying that.
I know.
All right,
I'm just saying.
Come on, bro. Don't do me like that.
It's
I wasn't
different.
saying
it's
that.
just different.
That's anything. Come on. But yeah, another topic. You got AD back in New Orleans tonight, and how do you think the reception is going to be?
Yo, that's a crazy question.
Hey.
Shit. I mean, I think he's gonna. I don't know. I think it's gonna be mixed. Honestly.
You think it's gonna be mixed?
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be. Boo! You remember when LeBron came back to Cleveland? I think that's how it's gonna be. His first game back. First game back to Cleveland. Lakers are the number 1 team. Miami was the number 1 team.
Right.
It's kind of similar. Like, you feel me? That's why they said LeBron was talking to him. Like, look, I've been in this environment. Like, it's crazy. Every time LeBron touched that rock, it was crazy.
It's probably gonna be fans yelling out anything the whole game.
Yeah, it's gonna get bad. I feel like it's gonna get bad for my man, but I feel like he's gonna have the best game of the season. I honestly think that.
Probably. He probably gonna go crazy.
They gonna put up.
They gonna make sure he go crazy.
He gonna put up 37 and 15 tonight.
Yeah, bro.
37 and 15 and 4 assists. I'm calling it right now.
37, 15, 4 assists, 2 blocks,
1 steal.
Right. Maybe
I'm gonna try to put the whole stat line down.
2 steals.
Put the whole stat line down.
That's real. I mean, you probably right, bro. It probably is gonna be a lot of boos. I ain't really think about it. It's like your first game back is a little different than when you've been going back for a couple years now. Like, it's yeah. I mean, but they got a lot to be happy about. Well, they kind of fucked some of it up because they didn't re-sign Brandon Ingram already. So now you're gonna have to pay him a bag if he even wants to stay anymore.
I don't think he wanted to stay, but he did say in the interview recently that he been feeling the love in New Orleans. He said he was dealing with mental and health problems in LA, and he couldn't really get into himself and get back to his game. Like, you feel me? He said now in New Orleans he feeling the love from the fans. He feeling comfortable, and he
going out there hooping too.
He's hooping. I believe I know he averaging over 20, but I don't want to even put the number on the second number on this. I forgot exactly what it is, but I know he's averaging 20 something. I know he averaged like 70. He's shooting like 70% from the 3.
I don't know if he's shooting 70% from the 3, but that's a little wild.
No, right now it's early, but I'm telling you, he's shooting like 70% from the 3. If I'm not mistaken,
I wouldn't be surprised though. He was a shooter in college.
It wasn't from the field. I knew it wasn't from the field.
Bro, he was a shooter in college.
I know.
Like,
we all thought he was the second. We all thought he was going to be the second coming of Durant. When he first coming out, because of his frame and all that, they were comparing him. I'm not going to say the second.
He's not going to be the second. I know. He's not going to be the second coming of Durant no more, but he might still be super tough.
You can't say that, though. Look what he's doing now.
That's true. That's
New
true.
environment.
That's
Look
true.
what he doing. He getting
That's
that
true.
rock, getting that pill, and he hitting game winners, hitting clutch shots. You feel me? He just
And he
playing
do
the game.
everything. He
He
grab
playing
boards.
defense.
He play D.
Yeah.
He get assists.
He playing like what a second pick. What was he? Second pick? Yeah, he was second pick that year. He playing with he should play like. Do you feel me?
Facts.
So I don't know.
Bi was supposed to be super tough off the rip.
But he, like you said, he was dealing with a lot of injuries and stuff like that. So
for
it did
sure.
get
But
difficult.
I'm just saying he was supposed to be super tough. I mean, people forget.
Yeah.
I mean,
People
I don't
quick
know.
to forget, man.
Yeah.
You know. So
You
what
know,
do
everybody
for me
wanted
lately, League?
Yeah, everybody wanted to keep Kuzma in LA. Good thing Bi got out. Now he having his best season.
But Kuzma was the best fit. I don't think
Kuzma probably
I don't
was
think
the best
B.I.
fit.
would have fit with them. No, he would.
He could have.
He would. He could have. I'm tripping because he was hooping with LeBron before he got injured. So he was hooping. He could have worked. But I feel like him or Kuz. Who you gonna take? I'm gonna take Kuz because Kuz can guard more players. That's what I'm bringing it down to. Kuz,
If it was before this season,
Kuz can guard 2, 3, 4.
if it was before this season, I'm definitely taking Kuz. But like, if you would have told me that Brandon Ingram was gonna average whatever he averaged this year, I probably would have kept Bi.
It's not really fair though. It's
I
not
know.
the
That's
same
what I'm saying. That's
situation.
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. If
You
it was
also-
before
you
this year,
also have to realize that Zion is not playing, and that's why
Right.
Bi is getting off like
Right.
he's getting off.
he's still gonna get off though.
Not all those shots he's taking. He's not gonna take that many shots once Zion get back, which is coming up soon. He's been real quiet, but
Bro,
my
they
man
kinda
coming
like
back.
Yeah, he is. I don't know. I think he's still gonna get off. He definitely not gonna take as many shots, but he's still gonna get his.
Yeah,
He gonna make sure he still get his.
I
He
don't
might.
think-
That might make him more dangerous, cause he can do everything on the floor.
I get it, but I feel like he's better with the rock in his hands a little bit.
Oh,
You
yeah,
feel me?
yeah,
LeBron was
yeah.
giving him the ball, letting him do his thing. You feel
Mhm.
me? So I feel like he's better with the ball in his hands. Off ball, okay, he's cool, but I feel like he need that rock in his hand. He need to post up, hit that fadeaway, go hit that mid range.
He could do that in a motion offense or something.
He can. It's different though.
It is. I know what you mean.
Offense way
Yeah.
faster. So all your back downs, your fadeaways, you get probably like 3, 4 less of them, or probably
Right.
2, 3 less of them. Like you feel me in the game, like
Right.
that affects your scoring.
And if I'm
it affects
getting less fadeaways, I'm probably throwing the oop to Zion.
yeah, I know. I'm just saying,
feel
like
me?
it's gonna be.
It's
Not
gonna
to
be-
say that
it's
he
gonna
won't
get
still be in the
spooky.
rhythm, nothing, but I don't think he's gonna be hitting that many shots because it's just that the offense is gonna play different once Zion get back. Like it's just gonna be a whole different thing. And I think he's gonna end up averaging like 15. I think it's gonna drop down 15, 16.
He might.
It'll drop down. But if he doesn't,
Or he might
he
continue
might surprise
snapping.
me. He might surprise me.
I like Bi, man.
Yeah,
He's a
for sure.
good player.
But
But you had some more on the I know my man Chris Middleton's supposed to come back though.
yeah, but I just wanted to talk about not the Bucks specifically, but just Giannis. And do you think that he's gonna win back-to-back MVPs? Because the way he playing, he just put up 50 and 14 and 6 the other night. So I just wanted to ask you, like, do you think he's the like front runner for MVP? And if not, like, who do you think is the MVP right now? Early season MVP.
Bro. I don't even know. But I know one thing.
He
I
said,
feel
don't
like
know.
I feel like if Giannis keeps shooting the 3 like that, he about to be the best player in the NBA this year.
Well, for
Cause
sure,
he
for
be
sure.
pulling up. Like he just a run up court now and just okay, I'ma stop. You going sag off, okay.
No, that's facts.
I'ma
though.
hit this
He
jump.
do that.
Y'all
shit,
tripping.
He do that shit when he want to. That shit.
Real
crazy.
red. If he could consistently hit that jump, he gonna be the best player in the NBA. Without a doubt. Like I know
What do you think he would go back-to-back MVP? That was my question.
oh man. You putting the spot
Yeah, because you trying.
You
like,
putting
you
the
trying to go around
spotlight
the
on me,
question.
man.
I'm just trying to ask you, would you
Back to back MVPs,
back-to-back
yeah.
MVPs?
Why not?
The way he playing so far,
Why
do you
not?
think he's the
Yeah.
is he your early season MVP? All right, I'm
No.
not gonna say
If
back-to-back
if
MVP.
I'm picking an early season MVP, I'm picking Luka
I was about to say that's who I'm picking too.
or Harden.
Yeah, I like that.
But Giannis is averaging 30 and 14.
yeah,
Like no matter how you put
Harden
it up
averaging
against,
38.
I know. And Luka averaging damn near 30 point triple double.
Yeah, it's hard, but I would take Luka right now.
Yeah.
Me personally.
I think Luka would be my first pick right this second.
Because we didn't
For
expect
sure.
Dallas to be anything.
Right.
And I think that's the
Nah, I
big
don't
thing.
think
Not
Kristaps,
anything, but
But like as good as they are.
exactly.
Okay,
That's
okay,
what
okay,
I meant.
okay.
You know,
I
like
got
not
you.
like
I got you.
top of the West. Like,
Right. They top 4, ain't they?
Yeah. think they might be fifth.
They
now,
might be
but
fifth.
I think they just
The
lost
West
to
is
they
crazy.
just lost to the Clippers
I
last
can't
night.
remember what the fuck is going on in the West every night.
There's so much. Yeah, there's so much going
The
on.
West be getting crazy. But yeah, I think I would take Luka, bro. But Giannis can win that, John, yo. Cause Giannis is a freak of nature.
Okay.
And he just, it's crazy that he didn't have a jump shot forever, and he still was unguardable. It seemed like forever, even though it probably only been like 3-4 years at max. But it still seemed like the way he been dominating, make it seem like it been longer.
I know.
The only thing he hasn't done is won a chip, and that's what he needs to do. But I don't know if he's gonna do it in Milwaukee.
He was supposed to do it last year.
Yeah,
And he fucked that bag up. He let Kawhi
Yeah.
come in and do
strap
him
him.
dirty. Ain't no way. You do that, you go up 2-0, and that's how it end up. You let them dudes win 4 straight games. I don't know.
Yeah.
MVP don't let that happen, but
I
that's
mean,
neither here nor there. But
that's the most valuable player of the regular season, not the playoffs.
that's facts. That's super facts.
Hey, man. But yeah, he can win it. And you think he can win it? Or you think it's chalk for him?
Nah, I don't think he win it this year. As much as he is hooping, I don't think he's gonna win it. I think they're gonna give it to somebody else.
Like who? Luka? LeBron?
Yeah, I think they want to give it to Luka. I think they want Luka to be the new face of the league. Honestly, that's what I think. I think they want him to be the new face.
Well, he better keep snapping.
Him or Trey Young, one of them dudes is gonna be the new face of the league. I'm telling you. Once LeBron retire and all that stuff, and cause I don't think AD is gonna be the face of the league. Like, you feel me? I don't think Kawhi is gonna be the face of the league.
They need to make my man Ja the face of the league, but they don't want to give Memphis all that. Nah, man.
Yeah,
I ain't
they
even
not.
gonna get into that.
Yeah, they not though. I know what you saying. They not.
I'm not even
It's
gonna get. They
Memphis,
need to
though.
make Ja that jump, but that's all I'm gonna say.
Speaking of Ja, is he your early season MVP?
Oh, by far. For
I mean, rookie of the year.
Yeah,
I said
by
MVP.
far.
Okay.
By far. There's nobody else that I see that I would even. And
Nobody
not that
even- nobody
not that
even
I would
close?
consider, but I don't think it's nobody that's like. I don't know. It's kind of different when it's a
'Cause
point.
RJ Barrett, like I once I said before,
RJ hooping though.
he do his thing, but he's not. He's not worth that second pick. He's overrated, bro.
Like
The man
somebody would
averaged
have
like
to-
5, like 10 and 5. Like he
He didn't go second, did he? RJ did go second. I'm tripping.
come on, bro.
I'm tripping. My fault. Yeah, I'm bugging. But
I said he was the most overrated.
I don't
second
think
pick
so.
Ever,
I don't think so. I think he's gonna be a baller.
not ever, but
I think he's
I've
gonna be a
ever
baller,
seen.
bro. He's another nigga that
He's a baller, but he's not worth that second pick.
yeah,
You
he
could
is.
have picked him 14th.
He's worth the second pick.
Okay, well, maybe you gotta show me.
I think he do.
Maybe you
But
gotta
he's
show me
worth-
somewhere.
No, he wasn't
You
the second
seen-
pick because Ja went second.
Who?
Ja.
I mean, third. My fault.
That's what I'm saying.
I looked at
know
you
I
all
wasn't
crazy.
tripping.
My fault.
I
my
know
fault.
I wasn't tripping.
You got me on camera. My fault. My fault. I'm slipping.
We just was talking about Ja too.
I'm slipping because I'm sipping. You feel me? But no, but he definitely was the third pick.
He
I
was the
said he
third
was the
pick,
most
bro.
overrated third pick. I'm sorry.
I think he worth it though. Like who else do you take in that spot? Who went fourth? DeAndre Hunter?
I believe so.
I
And then I think
mean,
and then-
are you picking DeAndre Hunter if you're the Knicks?
it wasn't
You
like,
need a spark.
it wasn't like a really strong draft this year to me.
It was really a crapshoot.
Like
The
for like
only two people
superstars,
you know is
like,
Zion and Ja.
yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Like for superstars, like it wasn't really a good John this year.
Right. But it's gonna be a couple of them that come out of here though.
Oh, yeah,
I think it's
for
gonna- I
sure.
think it's gonna be
It's some young boys doing crazy.
That
It's
young
some
boy,
undrafted boys.
that other young boy from Memphis, what's his name? Clark.
Brandon Clark, yeah, I
He's
like him.
tough.
I think he like second rookies and
but
rebounding and all that shit. He doing his thing. He's
he's
coming
tough.
off the bench too.
It's a lot of players in that
He might be
class that's
starting
gonna be
now,
tough.
but
I think he was starting at one point because what's his name? They drafted a power forward the year before too, or 2 years before that. Fuck is his name? Jared Jackson, some shit like that.
Jaren Jackson. Yeah,
He got hurt, I think, and Clark was starting for a little bit. I only know
wow.
that because I was watching. I mean, I be playing fantasy basketball now too.
Yeah,
I picked young boy right up,
He
but they said he
tough.
would start. He tough.
he definitely. I feel like he gonna be a double machine.
Mm-hmm.
He get started
sure.
minutes. Play 30 minutes a night. Definitely, he average like 15 and 10.
For sure, bro. I like what they building in Memphis.
Yeah, for sure.
I feel
Ja
like-
out of pocket. He scared me the
Yeah.
other night, and He fell and hit that the cameraman knee. I'm like, oh man, he rookie of the year over here about to get injured.
Yeah, he gotta relax.
But yeah, he came back.
But he
up,
be getting busy.
finished the game. Yeah.
Taking flight on niggas. The left-handed reverse layups.
Yeah, Lakers still looking good.
Oh yeah, you already know.
Sixers looking sketchy.
Yeah, you already know.
I don't know.
They gotta relax.
OKC
man.
looking surprisingly good, even though you're not really a fan of them. No
Nah,
more,
I am
but-
a fan. You tripping?
Well, OKC looking.
I'm
okay.
just not talking about them because I know they're not gonna make the playoffs. Why am I?
Yeah.
That's still my squad.
You never know though. If Russ took them to the playoffs in the West by himself, Chris Paul might be able to take them, yo. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. He might be. You never know. They might could sneak in that 8th spot, bro. Like, don't disrespect Chris Paul like that, bro.
They're not making the playoffs.
All right, they could.
They're not making the
I don't
playoffs.
think
bro.
they can, but they have the possibility, nigga. Give them
I
a
don't
chance.
even want Chris Paul be hooping. Don't get me wrong, but I didn't even want Chris Paul on our team. Like,
Yeah, no choice.
I know, but
Talking about.
at the same time, it's like you just traded for the other young boy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's tough. You need to just give him as many minutes as you can, so he could get right for when everything else get right
They
around
start
him,
together
bro.
though.
I know, but it's different.
Yeah, it is.
If he was the man out there running the show all the time, you could go through them learning and growing pains right now.
Shit,
You know what
he
I'm
don't
saying?
even
If he
need that
running the
much,
show
'cause
all
he
the
be
time.
hooping.
No, he
Shit.
do be hooping. But I'm just saying, you need that. It's a little different when, like, I know he be even hooping when Chris Paul go to the bench and he isn't running the show.
Right.
But my thing is, it's a little bit different when you running the show and you play 38 minutes a night and you running the show damn near all 38 of the minutes a
I
night.
get it.
You feel me?
I feel like he'll be a superstar.
I feel like
in this
he's
league.
going to be still, but I just wanted to see our young dudes that we do have just get all the tick right now, because we got Gallinari too, another player that I like. Like, I like Chris Paul, I like Gallinari, I like what they do. They both good players, but they taking minutes from like the young players that we could be building right now. Because you know, like Chris Paul and Gallinari probably not gonna be there once our draft picks start coming through. Like, we got draft picks over like the next like 5-6 years.
Yeah, that's
So
y'all
like,
crazy for that.
you
That was
mean
crazy.
like it's not? It's gonna be. I feel like Chris Paul and Gallinari was literally to keep them competitive,
Yeah.
but I don't feel like it would have been looked at. I don't think it would have been frowned upon as like tanking or no shit like that. Because if you really just only got them young guys and y'all really trying to hoop, but y'all just can't. It is what it is. You can't really do nothing.
Right.
We working with what we got. We gonna believe in our draft picks. We gonna believe in these young boys we drafted and go from there.
Right.
But like you said, with the Chris Paul trade, you had to take Chris Paul. So
Yeah.
it is what it is, man. I just feel like they still in minutes.
I dig that though. I I hate that.
You feel
shit,
what I'm saying?
Especially as a Sixers fan.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, I hate shit like that. Well, yeah, man, we can get off the NBA, man. We can.
No.
Oh,
Hold
no,
on,
no,
hold on.
my
I had
fault.
something else to say though.
My fault. You was acting like you
kinda-
wasn't trying to talk about the NBA when I
Nah,
first had
bro.
said it though. You was fronting on the NBA.
Nah, bro.
No, you always be fronting on the NBA until the NFL season start. Then you.
That's
know,
real, cause that's when I start.
I mean the NFL season.
But that's when I actually start watching the NBA like super heavy.
Yeah.
Like,
no, that's
I be
facts, though.
watching, but I don't be
It's
watching
like every day I'm watching.
because I'm
yeah.
waiting for football Sunday still. Like, it's
Yeah.
like it's weird to say, but I feel like it's kind of like programmed. Like,
Yeah.
you feel me? Like, I'm waiting for football Sunday. I'm waiting for the Thursday night game, the Monday night game every week. I'm not really waiting for the NBA.
That's super.
You feel
fact.
me?
Especially when you playing fantasy.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I wanted to talk about the Nets, man. The Nets. I know we had a little quote unquote beef with them. We being the Sixers now, because I like the Sixers and the Thunder. Yeah, but
What?
what was I about to say?
I don't
Oh,
know.
The Nets and the Sixers had that little rivalry, but the Nets looking good without Kyrie right now, man. I know
yeah.
they haven't really played like no great teams over this run or whatever that they own, but it's still 5-1.
No, for
I
sure.
mean,
I mean,
just
shit,
like-
it's worth mentioning.
Just like we was
it's
talking
worth-
about the Lakers last time, and it still wins. Like, they're still NBA teams.
Right.
Like, so at the end of the day, they going 5-1. Well, they went 5-1. My bad. And Dinwiddie hit a game winner the other night.
Yeah, he had 2 game winners.
Yeah.
I think not back-to-back games, but like a game
over this stretch.
Yeah, over that little stretch while Kyrie wasn't here.
Dinwiddie is tough, bro.
Yeah, I know. He been tough though. He was like, was he? Who was the sixth man of the year last year? No, he wasn't. He wasn't. He wasn't in the voting. He wasn't in the voting. He should have.
He got hurt.
He got hurt. Yeah, he should.
He fucked up something with his hand.
He would have been a sixth man of the year if he didn't get hurt.
Probably. No, I don't know. Lou kind of had that shit.
Lou can't get it every year. We know what Lou is. Lou need to be a starter. They just put him on the bench to fry the fucking backups every time. They not fair. That shit not fair. He a bucket with starters, and you got him out there with the backups and shit. Like,
real rep, because he gonna cook whoever guarding him. That's your starter too.
It
don't even matter
who you got on him. Like, he gonna cook him, but like,
he a walking bucket.
Like, you got him going against the second unit. It's
right.
It's genius. Like, I do that shit too. Like, yo, you
Facts.
a walking bucket. You a kind of a liability on defense. Just
but they do it for the money, because you can pay him less when you come off the bench too. It's not just to cook the second unit. You kind of, I mean, but that's really all I wanted to talk about. And the Sixers looked horrible the other night. Embiid went, what, 0 for 10? 0 for 12?
0 for 11.
0 for 11, whatever. Didn't score at all.
And we lost by 5. And we lost by 5. I'm just saying,
right.
bro. Like, you give me
you
10.
Lost by 5,
you
right.
10,
right.
You give me 6.
Right. We win. Yeah. I get it.
Raptors, none of these teams that beat us really can beat us if we play how we supposed to play. And last thing I wanted to bring up, Jimmy finally said something. Okay. He said he left the Sixers because some of the Sixers didn't work as hard as he did, and he couldn't fuck with that.
Okay.
It makes sense.
It makes sense.
And I see it, and I'm like, I knew it was something. I know he didn't. Why? Because I'm like, damn, then I was talking shit. He just want the money. He wanted to live a better life. He wanted to not even want the money. He wanted to live in a good place. He wanted good weather. No.
He wanted to hoop with a bunch of dogs.
He wanted to play with some dogs. And he knew Miami. Like, yo, them niggas is dogs. He said every time we play Miami, them dudes, they be out there hooping.
Those are some dogs, bro.
He wanted to play for dogs. And he seen, and you know who it is? You ain't even got to tell me. I know who it is, Jimmy. It was Ben Simmons. I know exactly who it is. Ben Simmons don't want it. He play like he don't want it. Like, he not aggressive enough, bro. I don't care what nobody say, bro. You could laugh, bro. Like, I'm dead serious right now. He really play like he just playing to play. Like, he not playing like he want it.
I get what you're saying.
I think I finally understand what people be saying about LeBron and shit. When LeBron was younger and all that shit, when he used to do that shit all the time, and he can turn a switch and he can take over a game. Ben Simmons is that type of talent. Like, I really believe in him that much, yo. He's that type of talent. I seen this dude literally take over games, and I'd be like, yo, we can't be stopped right now. Ben Simmons,
he couldn't shoot.
And he can't shoot. And I've seen this man take over games. Like, give me the ball. Drive down the whole court, dunk on somebody. Get the ball again. Get a steal. Come down the court. Just like LeBron be doing. Used to do and all that shit. Well, he still do. But you feel me? And it just get to a point where he just feel like he don't have to be aggressive. Like, he don't have to do nothing.
He just turned the meter down.
He just turned it off. Like, it's like, I'm just going to throw the ball. I'm just going to pass the ball. I finally get. Shout out to my dad. I finally get what you were saying. I finally get why people hate LeBron. And I get it now. I see it. Because this nigga Ben Simmons remind me of LeBron. Like, couple years back, he remind me of him. Because this man will
like 16 of them?
Yeah, he will not. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, bro. Come on. But you know what I'm talking about. But this
we was
nigga,
like 10, 9.
Yeah, but this nigga will not be aggressive, bro. And it kills me, bro. He will take 8 shots in a game, 7 shots in a game. He played 38 minutes, 37 minutes. Like, you only took 7 shots? You only took 6 shots? You got the ball in your hand every play?
Bro, if you get over $100 million, like, if that's your salary or whatever, your $100 million or whatever, over however many years, whatever, you got to take more than 8 shots a game, bro. I need you to at least, your minimum is 10 to 12. 10 is if you're extremely broke that night. 12 is, all right, you took 12 that night.
I
But
need Ben going crazy.
if
every
you
night.
not missing, keep going
I
to the
need
rack.
15 attempts every
That's
night.
what I'm saying.
I need
if they not
Embiid
stopping you,
15, 20 attempts every night. 20 attempts.
too
for
focused on being a
20
fucking
for
point
Embiid,
guard, man.
15 for give them niggas the ball and let Tobias get the rest and let these other niggas just eat off of them.
Right.
That's how you do it. Give Tobias the ball. Stop having this man run around like he's JJ Redick.
Right, because
He's
he's
not
definitely not.
JJ Redick. Let him do his post up mid range and all. He barely do it, but when he do it, he's efficient.
That 3 broke though this year.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but
Probably because he running off all them screens though.
that's what I'm saying. They trying to make him into something that he's not, and that's what happened with Brett Brown. He's a bad coach. He fucked people up. They're like Jimmy. That was probably part of it too. Jimmy, like, man, you don't know what you don't know what you doing.
You're not
man.
really trying to win.
You don't know what you doing, man. Like, you ain't trying to win no games. Like, Nick Nurse will show you what a real coach is, and I've seen Nick Nurse. I'll be like, yo, what is he doing? Why he putting Norman Powell in the game right now? Why is he putting Norman Powell, Kyle Lowry, and what's the name in the game at the same
Van
time?
Fleet,
And
all
Van Fleet at the same time. Like,
right.
what is he doing? Like, and he be doing it for a reason, and then you see it work out, and they take the lead back, or you feel me? And they be like, yo, he's a great coach. Like, that was good coaching. I don't think I ever seen Brett Brown do that. Besides the year when he was putting Bellinelli in fucking
Bro, we've been on this get Brett Brown out of here campaign since we started
I
this
know
podcast.
Bellinelli and fucking what was my man?
Damn near.
Ilyasova, El Nana.
Yo, when we had Bellinelli and Ilyasova,
That was the only time I seen Brett Brown like, yo, you know what? I'm gonna get these bench players in here and let them take off.
bro.
They was snapping on our run because we went on like a 20-game win streak. They was snapping.
How you got JJ? Didn't you have JJ when you had Bellinelli too?
No, we ain't. No, I don't.
Not the
think we-
last year?
I don't. Think
Nah,
we
'cause
had JJ that year.
Nah, Bellinelli.
We ain't have all those shooters. Then we got
Bellinelli.
JJ the year after that.
We had Bellinelli all year, but or no, we signed
Ilyasova-
Bellinelli.
We had Ilyasova all
I think
year.
we signed both of them off the waivers, bro. I think
Yeah,
they was
'cause we
both.
got-
I
he
think
was
they
in
both was
Atlanta or something
off
like
waivers.
that. Bellinelli
Yeah,
was somewhere else.
I think they both was off waivers. Bellinelli was on the Spurs and he got waived, I think. And I think Ilyasova was on the Bucks and he got waived. I think he back with the Bucks or some shit now. He back with somebody that he used to play for.
I think Bellinelli might be.
Ilyasova.
He might be back with the Spurs, but
Oh, he might be.
neither here.
I was
nor
talking
there.
about Ilyasova, but that's
Ilyasova,
neither here nor there.
oh.
But yeah, Jimmy left because he wanted to go play with some dogs, bro. You
But
can
yeah.
see it. And all them dudes is dogs. Like all of them. Even the white boys.
That's why they up there.
Even the white boys.
Yeah,
All of them is dogs.
they whole squad.
None
bro.
of them don't care, bro.
The young boy Kendrick Nunn's tough.
Tough.
He's a bucket.
Justice been hurt. He's tough.
Yeah. He out
Tyler
there with a
Hero,
bunch of dogs.
tough.
But he gonna be tough for a couple years, man.
Deion Waiters still come back tough.
Yeah. I see what he was doing.
Jimmy tough. Bam,
Bam.
super tough. Like
They get
Bam
another-
gonna be a superstar.
Yeah, they get another big man and shit. Yeah, they gonna be crazy because that's really all they need. A point guard and another big man, and they'll be solid. But yeah,
I think they need another dominant wing.
we use that.
I think that'd be crazy. Somebody that could play next to Jimmy, like they'd be 2-3, whatever. However y'all want to guard up. I guard the 2, you guard the 3, whatever you.
I just felt like Jimmy was gonna play the 3
I
and
feel like
Tyler
they
Hero
got
was gonna play the 2. So
Right.
that's what.
They got Harrow and they got Deion, so that's
Yeah,
real.
or Dion, regardless.
Yeah.
But I feel like
I'm just thinking
Tyler
championship
Hero.
though. I don't think they can win the championship with this team. But prove
Oh,
me wrong, because I would love to see it.
Nah,
I'm just saying, prove me wrong, because that shit would be crazy.
it would. Well, yeah, we could flip right over. I mean, I get now. Can we flip over now?
Oh, by
Last
far.
time you stopped me, but yeah.
Nah, I
yeah.
stopped you because it wasn't that I'm not on the
Yeah.
NBA hiatus. I just don't watch it as much while the football season is still going on.
Nah, I
You
can
feel
dig
me?
it. I can dig it. I mean, I be on the same type time though.
Football be
You already know
popping.
how it go. But yeah,
I play 2K all day, man. I don't need to fucking watch basketball all day too. Fuck.
but no. In the NFL, we just gonna run through these games real quick.
Facts. Let's
So
get it.
Thursday night football, which we didn't talk about. Did talk about? We gonna talk about it
I don't
anyway.
know if we talked about it, but
Colts
either way,
Texans.
Texans won.
Texans won 20-17. We just gonna skip past that.
I mean,
Not sure if we talked about that.
yeah, we just
Not sure if we talked about
we
that.
going.
I know when DeAndre Hopkins 2 touchdowns. did
Facts.
the damn thing.
Facts.
You know, they left him wide open on one of them. Will Fuller had a crazy game, but yeah.
Yeah, no touchdowns, but he had all the yards.
Yeah. And we got the Buccaneers beating the Falcons 35-22. They messed up my ticket, but
And Jameis still throwing that football.
yeah,
Either
be
way,
throwing that
he be
rock,
slinging
man.
it.
He threw the league leading 20th interception in this game, but
Hey man.
hey, he get a bucket. That's one thing he could do. He got 2,000-yard receivers, so you know he throwing that rock. You feel me? So he slinging that thing, but you know they 4-7. Falcons 3-8, not much of a importance to the game, but
Yeah, it was a division game, but it's not a
division
division game that we're going to get
matters.
excited for.
yeah. So you know, Chris Godwin had a career high 184 receiving yards.
Young boy
so
be snapping.
That's worth.
I told you when I traded him, I felt like he was going to have
You
like
definitely said that.
a great season.
I don't know why you traded him, but I mean, hey,
It all worked out.
what you get?
Whatever I flipped into Melvin Gordon, that flipped into Pat Mahomes or whoever I got for Melvin Gordon, Devontae Adams, whoever.
Oh, okay. All right. Well,
You know.
yeah. Next game, we got the Bills and the Broncos, and the only highlight from this game because you know the Bills, they're good. They're 8-3. I'm not. They gonna be in the
Nah,
playoffs.
they a good
They
team.
gonna be in the playoffs. I'm not trying to play them like that, but I mean, I don't really care about the Bills. And the only thing I will say is that Frank Gore, third most rushing yards in NFL history. He passed Barry Sanders, so congratulations to my man.
Facts.
You feel me? Frank Gore is a fucking
The
problem. Been a
immortal,
problem my whole life.
ageless.
My whole lifetime, this man done been in the league. I feel like my whole
How many wonders
life.
in the world is it? 8. So he the 9th one. Like he's still out here hooping
It's crazy,
at
man.
running back.
And they talking about he's saying he want to be the all time, like he want to get the most rushing yards, so he might stay in the league. But the way he run, like it's like yo, the dude can still play. Like
He a little slow, but he still know how to run.
yeah, I'm about to say, bro, he be running, bro. Like
Yeah, he still know how to run.
So I don't know, but
Or maybe he's not slow, but he's not as quick, I
yeah,
should say.
Well, of course.
But he still
Even if he do retire, he went down. He's gonna go down as one of the greatest running
go
backs
by
ever.
far. And
You
he
feel
better
me?
be a first ballot Hall of Famer.
Gotta be. Come on, he's third most. Like, come on, bro.
I don't know,
Third most
man.
rushing yards
They be
in
snubbing
NFL
people,
history.
man. You know they snub T.O. It's like, no.
You can't snub Frank Gore. Third most.
I know.
You
I
just
know.
passed Barry Sanders,
I
bro.
know.
You cannot do that. You
Shit,
feel
you
me?
you shouldn't have been able to snub T.O., but I guess he ran his mouth too much.
Yeah, that was some other shit. That was politics.
Politics as usual.
Of
But
course, with the
continuing.
NFL. We got the Giants and the Bears. Trash ass game. Excuse my French.
Pretty
but
much.
19-14. The Bears actually won, which it sucks because now shitty ass Eagles. I mean, even though we beat the Bears, now you feel me in the wild card hunt and all that shit. They ahead of us, but neither here nor there. But we got the Steelers beating the Bengals. Bengals ain't shit. 0-11, and the Steelers, still keeping themselves alive. I will mention that they fucking bench Mason Rudolph.
Yeah, and they brought in Hodges.
Duck Hodges, and he came in first play through a 75-yard touchdown to James
A
Washington.
bucket.
You feel me? So we're gonna see how this play out because they got a rematch with Cleveland this week coming
Nah,
up.
we don't have to see how it play out. Play Hodges. He's
No,
not
no,
afraid
no.
to throw the ball.
No, they are playing Hodges.
He's not afraid to throw the ball.
They are playing Hodges.
Oh, okay.
So
Because he's
you
not
feel
afraid
me?
to throw the ball.
No, he definitely throw
Mason
that
Mason is a little
route. Check
apprehensive.
down. He's a check down
Yeah,
king.
He's a little apprehensive.
Yeah, but
But shout out to Mike Tomlin.
Andy
Still
Dalton.
doing a great coaching job.
Yeah, and Andy Dalton is gonna start this week.
Oh,
They
good.
brought him back to being a starter. The
Oh.
team 0-11. Like that's gonna do something.
So they brought him back
So
because
you bench him on his birthday and then bring him back after y'all
Right.
realize it didn't work. Now it's
So-
like we're gonna go back to you.
So he
They gonna
benched.
draft a quarterback anyway.
So he benched, and then you bring him back when you 0-11.
Not much to say about that. I mean,
I don't understand.
Yeah,
But shout out to Mike Tomlin though.
Yeah, shout out. Yeah, definitely shout out.
Great coaching.
And Pittsburgh's defense.
That too. Great
Where we're
coaching. Great defense. Yeah.
Yeah, but we got Browns beating the Dolphins
Wow.
41-24. Hey man, everybody gonna get their rocks off on the
Browns 5 and
Dolphins.
6.
Yeah, they 5-6. They just like the Eagles, so I can't say they shitty no
They in
more.
the hunt.
Yeah, they are. I can't say they shitty no more. But at the end of the day, I don't think they are now, unless they win out. They're going to have to be 10-6. The Eagles could probably get in the playoffs being 9-7. Well, the
What's
Cowboys,
the Steelers record?
the
5
Cowboys
and 6?
could probably get in the playoffs being 9-7. You feel me?
Well, one of us has to win our division, so yeah. But the other one probably could get in, sneak in the wild card.
Right.
Yeah, that's facts. That's facts. Our division,
It's not nothing but a 2-team race every year.
facts.
For real.
It just depends on what
With teams.
teams.
Yeah, it's always
But-
swap.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I ain't got much to say about the Browns game, man. I just know them 2 running backs look scary, and
Kareem Hunt and Nick
y'all
Chubb,
didn't
and then y'all got Jarvis.
capitalize on anything. Jarvis and Odell and Njoku coming back.
Bro, I think they needed a year of this.
Getting
They 5-6, bro. They're not trash, like the worst team in the league.
Right,
And all after all this turmoil, all this dumb stuff that been going down, they 5-6. Just like the Eagles, I feel like they're going through the same thing the Eagles going through. They're going through all this dumb shit, but they're a very talented team. They haven't been healthy. They've been losing people. They lost somebody through an Achilles injury. They starting safety and all of that. Like, you feel me? It's just like, but I still feel like they're in it. Like, they can do it. Like, they got the talent to do it. And these games like this, they show up. And I know it's the Dolphins, but it's like they show up. They show us what they can do. So, I don't know.
They can get hot.
Games, they just fold.
They can get hot, bro.
Yeah.
Like, they got the talent to get hot, and Njoku on his way back. So it's about to get a little crazy if they could get it right. I mean, but the Steelers is in the playoff hunt too. They're in the playoffs as of right now. So what's their record? 6-5.
Yeah. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Like, you right, they right there. So everybody in this shit. But
it's right there, man. The Saints beat the Panthers
34-31. Saints 9-2.
Panthers kicker missed the field goal, and then the Saints kicker knocked one down. So that's how that game ended. I watched that, John.
I won my fantasy game anyway, so I ain't really need him. I got Lamar, so you know how that go. But yeah, I mean, Michael Thomas had his
snapping
8+ receptions and 100 receiving yards in 5 consecutive games. You know, he's on pace to, like I said, beat Jerry Rice's record and all that.
That's a fact.
And he's still on pace to do it. So he hooping, doing it with what he's supposed to do. But yeah, after that, we got the Raiders and the Jets. The Jets surprisingly beat the Raiders. I thought that Raiders was gonna come out, go 7-5, shock the world. Yeah, we 75. We out this joint. Like, stop. I mean 7-4. Like, we out this joint. Like, stop playing with us.
The Jets said stop it.
The Jets keep getting these wins where it's like, damn, we see them what they could be. But they don't show up every week. Well,
it's like they're not trash, but they
got a lot of injuries though. That's the problem. That was the whole problem. Injuries tore their season apart. But we only got one more win in them, so shit, I can't talk too much shit about them.
Facts.
So, at the end of the day. But yeah.
I'm not talking about that.
Redskins beat the Lions. They didn't even score an offensive touchdown.
Yeah, nah.
And they won the game. So
19-16.
No, we not talking about that.
Titans beat the Jags.
Yo,
Derrick Henry.
It's ridiculous. He got it out for the Jaguars. Why every time he play against these dudes?
He see that as easy money.
And I think he might be the long touchdown king of the NFL.
He be breaking them Jones off, bro.
Yo, he's like he might be the most frequent runner, but like he always. I feel like every 2-3 games he break off a long run. Like, that's crazy.
It seemed like it.
That shit is crazy.
I don't know. When everybody else see the straps when they play the Jaguars, he see baby food.
Yeah, but it's crazy though. Tannehill came in, he 4-1.
Right.
And
so
where does Marcus Mariota go? So what you doing? You gonna trade him? You gonna trade him? What you gonna do? You gonna trade him to another team?
You can. Cause let's not forget Ryan Tannehill is young too. He not young.
30 something, but
yeah, he might be 30, 31. But Marcus Mariota, what, 26? Like, I mean, at the end of the day, if you gonna bench him, what's putting him back in gonna do? He gonna come back next year and still know he don't have y'all like.
He 31. Ryan Tannehill is 31.
Right. And Marcus Mariota gonna come back next year and still know he don't have y'all confidence for real. You feel me?
Yeah, because he is 26. Yeah. So you gotta get rid of him. You gotta get in another system. He gotta go somewhere else.
Why not get something for him before he just leave your team? Because he's not trying to be a backup. I'm sure he's gonna go somewhere and try to get a contract.
There's teams out there. Definitely teams out there.
That's what I'm saying. But
yeah, next
Tennessee,
game.
Man.
We got your boys losing to the Patriots, man. Hey, bro, don't do that, cause it's cool, bro. We just lost to them last week, bro. I feel like the Cowboys and the Eagles, we showed what we could be. Like, we always do shit like that. We won the big game. I don't know about these motherfuckers, but we really showed what we can do winning that Super Bowl. But that's neither here nor there. That's in the past. But I'm just saying, like, this season, I feel like both our teams just showed, like, we talented enough to play with any of these top teams. We just fucking up, like, literally. Literally, like, fucking up. I don't know how many times I watched the Cowboys play and I watched them just do dumb shit, little dumb shit during the game. And I'd be like, yo, if I was a Cowboys fan, I would be fucking pulling my hair out right now. Like, if they, like, it's reminiscent of what the Eagles do. Like, it's like we do the same shit. Like, we do. That's why we always fighting for fucking the division every year, because we do the same shit. All these games that we supposed to win, we fucking lose. And then the game, it's just like, we be close in games, we fold. Right there, last drive, we win the game, or we tie the game, or we take the, hit the last field. Something always happens. It's just dumb, or dumb injuries, whatever the case may be. Every fucking year.
Right.
It's the same shit.
I don't know, bro.
That's why I'm happy we won that joint. And
I
I'm going to
feel
keep
like-
bringing it up. Shit.
That's real. See, I feel like I agree with what you were saying, but at the same time, I don't feel like that should be no fucking moral victory for the Cowboys. I feel like they should have won that game. Too much dumb shit at the end of the game, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
Offensive lineman get a penalty, holding penalty on 3rd and 1 when Dak threw a perfect underneath route to Zeke and got the first down. That bring you back 11 yards. Then you just do a bunch of dumb stuff. Amari drops a pass. Granted, it would have been a tough catch, but he dropped it. Jason Witten dropped the pass. That wasn't even a tough jump. It was a little high,
Right.
but it was like one that you still should have caught. Like, it wasn't that high. Like, he didn't have to really jump. He just had to put his arm up and get it.
Right.
Like, you should have still caught that. You was wide open. And then the one with Amari, it was a tough catch, but it's like, bro, you still gotta catch that ball.
Right.
So basically, what I'm saying is, it wasn't Dak's fault.
I ain't saying it was, so.
Nah, I know you not. I know you actually like Dak. You just don't like the Cowboys.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it wasn't. I can't say nothing bad about Dak. Zeke's still looking sluggish.
Yeah. I don't know what's
It's
up
the
with him.
Patriots defense, but he was looking sluggish before this, so I can't even give him the benefit of the doubt and say it's the Patriots defense. I can't say it was that. So, all in all, I'm not taking no fucking moral victory from this shit, man. Should have beat the Patriots. Point blank. We should have went down there and we should have scored.
I feel that vibe.
Because they was reeling.
I feel
They
that
was
vibe.
reeling, bro.
I feel that vibe.
You
nigga.
feel me?
Nigga, Did you watch the Eagles game last week?
Yeah.
Oh, all right then. You lost 17-10. So
Yeah,
you
and
know.
y'all should have went down
You know.
and scored.
And then even that last fucking drive, when I looked at that shit in slow motion, Nelson Aguilar, and I was defending him last episode. Bro, you know how many wide receivers in the NFL would have caught that shit and it would have been a tie game?
Let me count how many.
123. Because Nelson Aguilar is the 124th. He's the fucking worst wide receiver in the league. That's facts.
You said 123?
123 wide receivers would have caught that shit better than him.
I
You
agree.
want to be fucking... I'm being a dick right now. I'm being an asshole, but I don't care.
I agree then.
123. How? We're not going to do that, but... Ooh.
It's probably yeah. It's not
we're
too.
gonna do that.
It's not too many other receivers in the league that would have dropped that pass. I'm gonna put it that way.
So, I know your pain. Everything
I
that you
feel
felt
you, I
in
feel
that
you,
Cowboys
I feel you.
game against the Patriots, I felt that shit last week.
I feel you.
I'm sitting there, 11 drives in a row. We are strapping Tom Brady and the fucking Patriots.
Doing him dirty.
Doing these niggas dirty. They can't get shit off on us. They had to do a trick play to get their fucking touchdown.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they had to do to get the lead. Like, you feel me?
Bro, they out here playing playoff football in the regular season.
Come on. They are. They doing whatever they can to win every game, bro. They not playing no game.
They just trying to get that first round bye.
Exactly. That's exactly what they doing. Because they know how trash they are. But
Yeah, they offense is suspect. They
offense,
defense.
yeah.
Defense
It's just-
carrying, but yeah, bro. I'm not taking no more victory from that game. We should have won that game, man. But I
Like
will
I
say,
said.
good game to Dak. I mean, it wasn't like he was out there throwing touchdowns, obviously, because it was 9-13.
Yeah, he threw-
But
I mean, Tom Brady only threw one touchdown
Right.
and he threw one interception. That's
Right.
the only difference I feel.
he
like, bro.
he was doing what he needed to do in that game.
I'm about
Like,
to say in bad conditions, like it wasn't. Even
and I felt like he
the
was
weather
about to.
kinda bad, too.
I felt like he was about to drive down there and score. I felt like he was. If Amari would have held on to that pass, I think he would have drove down there and scored, bro.
Who knew?
You never know. But yeah, man, I'm done with my Cowboys rant, man. Y'all gotta get it the fuck together
Yeah.
and get Jason Garrett out of here.
Yeah, he gotta go ASAP. ASAP. But
I know Jerry
that's a
said
conversation
something,
for
but then he
another day.
kind of said that his job wasn't
He said he wanted to get it done.
right, but then
That's
he
what he
kind of
said.
said his job wasn't in limbo,
Jeopardy, yeah.
whatever. So
For this season.
right,
He
for
ain't
this
safe
for
for
this
next
season.
season. He ain't safe for the
No,
off
but we
season.
needed this season.
Yeah, I
Get
know.
him out of here.
I need to get rid of that nigga
Get him
now.
out of here.
Today.
I feel the same way about him that I feel about Brett. I feel like I've been on that same Jones since we started the podcast too.
Yeah.
Get Jason Garrett out of here. Get Brett Brown out of here. I don't want to say nothing else, like no crazy stuff. Don't not have a job forever, but you mean
Go
like,
somewhere else. With
go
that
somewhere
shit.
else.
Go somewhere
and
else with that shit.
Get better or something. You feel me? Like,
Real
or
rap.
go back to what you used to doing. Like, if you a head coach and you have a bad job, you might go somewhere and be a defensive coordinator, offensive coordinator, assistant head
real
coach.
rap.
You mean you feel me?
It's
Like
not
he gotta
for you.
he gotta do something else.
It's
and,
not
and,
for you,
and,
the
and,
head coaching
and
job.
learn a little bit more instead of just being on the sidelines clapping.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
But yeah, him and Brett, man.
Yeah, for real. But yeah, the next game though, Packers 49ers, man, it's not much to talk about in this game either besides the fact that the 49ers dominated the whole damn game. The fucking defensive line once again, they was in Aaron Rodgers' face the whole game. Like he didn't get the chance to do shit. So it was like at the end of the day, watching the game as a fan of football, it wasn't that. It was like, all right, they getting fried, but it was like it was kind of a corny game. Like it was like they couldn't do nothing.
Yeah, it was kind of trash. Only thing I was
they got
happy
that one
about was
touchdown.
Devontae Adams
Yeah,
scoring
but they
that
got that one
touchdown
touchdown
and 2-point
because I had
conversion.
Devontae on my fantasy
We was
team.
on the same page.
So yeah, I was hyped about that, but that was the only score.
John.
So yeah, that game was kind of trash. Aaron Rodgers couldn't do nothing. But 49ers looking scary, man. And I think you might have said something about last time about them going to the Super Bowl and them. I was talking shit, but I think they might make it.
Oh yeah, I was saying if Jimmy G could get right, they could go to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I don't think nobody. The Seahawks could beat them, which they did. But Seahawks, I feel like we could beat them if we get rolling. If the Eagles get rolling, I feel like we could beat anybody. Honestly, bro, we just one of them teams. Once we get on the roll,
who I
it's
think
hard
they
to
are
stop
fry?
it. Who?
The 49ers in the playoffs?
Who?
The Saints.
I think they would cook them too. I think the Saints would have nothing for them.
I think they would do them dirty in the
I don't
playoffs,
think
bro.
the Saints would have nothing for them. I think they might be going to the Super Bowl this year.
They might. If Jimmy could get it right, bro.
What if it's 49ers and Ravens?
I'm
Part 2.
taking...
Part 2.
If it's 49ers, what?
Well, that's
That'd
not
be
part 2.
great.
That probably was another.
It wasn't. It's
it
not
probably was
part
another.
2,
It
but
was another.
it'd
I'm
be-
talking about for us.
For us,
For
yeah.
me. I'm sorry.
It'd
I'll
be
be talking
part
about
2.
for me. I'm
Right.
25. But
Right. It'll definitely be part 2. A lot of different pieces. But, bro, that'd be crazy. I think I'm taking Lamar in that game, though. I don't know why. I just figure out. I
gotta take Lamar too.
I feel like.
No, I'm taking the 49ers. If they get to the Super Bowl, I think they're going to win it. I think the defense with Richard Sherman and him winning the Super Bowl before and all that. I think they're gonna take that job.
I think.
But they got Earl Thomas.
Bro, stop playing. They got Earl Thomas, Marcus Peters. They got Marlon Humphrey.
Oh my God!
Stop playing, bro.
Yo,
stop playing, bro.
All right, go ahead.
I think them two teams, they the two most physical teams in the league, and then it's the Patriots third.
Oh yeah.
I think the 49ers and the Ravens is the two most physical teams in the league.
Yeah.
They both
They
run the
come
ball a
out,
lot,
they
and they
try to
both play
dominate you,
defense.
yeah.
And what do the Patriots do too? Run the ball a lot and play defense.
But
They
the
try to
Patriots-
throw it
the
more.
Patriots can't run the ball though.
Right.
You're bugging. They don't run
But
the ball. They do run it a lot, but
they
not-
run it just
they
to keep
not.
you honest, though.
Yeah.
But they not having success, but they're still going to play that style of football.
Yeah, for sure.
But I feel like them three, but especially them two, the Ravens and the 49ers, bro, they got the two most physical teams, and I feel like the only difference in that game could be Lamar.
Yeah.
That's going to be the difference in the game.
Or
George
AFC
Kittle.
is going to be so popping this year. The playoffs, bro.
Both.
I think the AFC going to be better, though, bro.
I don't.
We not even talking about the Chiefs. And I think they're, of course, right now, they feel disrespected. I think, not feel disrespected. I think they're going to feel disrespected.
Hold on.
Because, listen. Hold on. Everybody been talking about the Ravens. And niggas ain't been saying, when the last time you heard about Pat Mahomes?
I said something about him last episode, but that's about it.
No. I said heard, not say.
Nothing.
When the last time you went on ESPN and they been saying something about Pat Mahomes?
Never.
Your Bleacher Report or anything?
But I feel like we've been saying a lot of stuff before them.
Nothing. I ain't been saying, no. I'm just saying, I haven't been saying nothing. I feel like the Chiefs and Pat Mahomes might take the fuck off.
They can.
because they've been not disrespected, but they all on Lamar. They on Lamar top right now, bro.
Hey, yo,
they on
cut
the
this
Ravens
tape.
top right
Cut
now.
this tape and roll it back, man, to like 2-3 episodes when I told him all the defense had to do was get right and they could start rolling.
Yo, I mean, I'm not saying that they will, but I am
They
kind of
can.
saying that they will, but I don't know that we gotta stop. We can't not mention the Chiefs because we was just talking right now. We gotta bring them up.
Chiefs,
too.
Ravens,
Patriots.
Patriots.
I don't care
I
about
don't
no
think
other
I'm
team.
considering nobody else in the AFC.
Who else?
It don't even matter to me after them three.
Houston, but I don't believe
I
in them.
don't have them as
I
a
don't believe in
championship
them.
contender.
Yeah,
Surprise me though. I would be happy.
Colts. I don't believe in them.
Me
Houston
neither.
is the closest thing, just because they got Deshaun and Diop.
Yeah, and will.
Yeah.
They have the offense that could get it done if
I don't
everybody
believe in
stay
their
healthy.
defense, though.
Yeah, exactly.
Defense count.
Exactly. But yeah.
Yeah, but next game though, with
What was
Seahawks
that?
and the
Seahawks,
Eagles.
I mean, we don't have.
I
You
ain't-
could
I
talk
already
about
said-
it. I ain't got
already
too much
said
to
what I
say.
had to say.
Right.
Really, it's the same thing from last week against the Patriots. I have nothing else to say.
I
Literally,
agree. Y'all could have beat them.
it was literally the same exact game. We
Mhm.
lost 17-10 last week. We lost 17-9 this week. Same exact game.
Mm-hmm.
Multiple drives, defense putting us in position to get the touchdown, getting us at least get some type of points. And what do? We go out there and we stink it up. Carson Wentz can't check it down to his running back. Okay, all right. Because last week, I kind of killed Carson Wentz. And I still...
Keep going.
It's still Carson Wentz's
Keep
fault.
going.
It's still Carson Wentz's fault. But at the same time, his wide receivers are contributing. I got some footage, and it was pretty bad, how the receivers weren't in their spots. It was you can obviously see that they were supposed to be here. They were supposed to be in certain spots that
Right.
Carson Wentz is so used to because, like I said, he's so booked. Oh, by the page, by the book. He's expecting them to be in those spots at certain times. And you'll see it Aaron Rodgers. You'll see it Tom Brady. You'll see all the motherfuckers do that on occasion, but they don't do it a lot because those dudes are stars in their roles. And they know,
Right.
I got to go out there and get open for what's in there. I got to make sure I'm in the exact spot where he expects me so this pass get here. Chemistry. It's a lot of stuff that go with that.
Right,
So
that's
I
a fact.
will give Carson Wentz a little bit of slack. All right, I get it. I watched film and I saw those dudes weren't getting good releases. They weren't in spots. You supposed to be doing a slant
Right.
and you're supposed to get the DB behind you, and then the ball comes out and you have all open field and you fade away from the quarterback. Why are you fading away from the quarterback? And I think it was J.J. Arcega-Whiteside. He's doing a slant on the inside. He got it open. He doing
But
a
he
slant.
not running
he
it,
hit
right?
it hard, but he don't keep running hard. He fades away from the quarterback and lets the defender come up and get in front of him and swat the ball down. It's just shit like that where it's if you had that chemistry
I
and
get what
if
you're saying.
you were in the fucking right spot and you hit that fucking slant hard like you supposed to, that's the middle of the zone. It's wide open right there. He's going to stay right there. You feel me? He might come with you, but he's going to be late because he got to stay to that zone. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
It's just shit like that. So I won't blame it all on Carson Wentz, but he has a big part in it. You're the quarterback. You're the only player on the field that touched the ball every play.
Right. Every single play. In the center.
Besides the center, you feel me? But and when they punt, but that's
I
besides
agree.
the point. You feel me?
I agree with you. The receivers don't help me.
Yeah, they don't. They're not.
He's also playing trash,
He's
but
playing
they're
trash,
playing
and the
trash,
receivers
too.
aren't helping him at
Right,
all.
right.
You feel me? And so it's
It's one of them jokes where he gonna get the blame regardless because
Yeah.
he's the quarterback.
yeah, you got to take that.
So,
you got to take that on the
You
chin.
just gotta
You get paid the big bucks. That's
Right.
why you get paid the big bucks.
Right.
You got to take all that. You and the coach got to take all of that. So I mean, that's really all I gotta say about that game.
Facts.
I mean, I will say Zach Ertz, the second fastest tight end with 500 plus career receptions. That's a good.
Who was
feat.
first?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
I can't tell you that, but I know he's second fastest.
At least we don't lie to y'all.
Yeah, well, I don't want to do any more lying.
Chalky.
Yeah. And then the Ravens, of course, Monday Night Football, some massacre. Lamar Jackson and Willie Snead and Marquise Brown and Mark Ingram and Gus Edwards. And
They got too many players.
all of those guys just, they all scored touchdowns besides Gus Edwards. But
Doesn't even make
Lamar
sense.
threw 5 touchdowns, 5 of those things. Cinco. With the boy. Yeah, 5 of them things. But they was on the field for 6 drives and he scored.
All 6 of them?
Yeah, that's crazy. And it was just easy.
He's a walking bucket.
It was just easy. It was nothing. They just drove down the field, did whatever they
He
wanted
looks
to
so
do.
comfortable.
Yeah, and it's just MVP. He said he's not worrying about the MVP. He's trying to win the Super Bowl. I want him to win the Super Bowl too, man. My
Facts.
Eagles don't win it. I want Baltimore to win it, man. I want Baltimore to win it for sure. But Lamar just basically stamped his MVP status right there. Once again, we say it every week, but that's what I got from that game. It's really not much. I was surprised by the Rams getting fried like that, but
the Rams are trash.
Hey,
Rams looks bad for y'all. But on the bright side, y'all still got an okay record, and y'all still got a lot of star players on y'all team.
yeah, still in the hunt for the
right.
playoffs, so shit.
Right. It looks bad though, but yeah, gotta give y'all that. Running the ball looked trash, but it was also against the Ravens, so I'm not gonna say y'all just can't run the ball.
Right.
But it looked horrible. But those are the type of teams you're gonna have to go through this year if you want to get to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of teams out there that's stopping the run or that can have the capability to stop the run. So yeah, the Rams look bad all in all, man. The only good thing about that Rams game was Robert Woods got off. He didn't even really get off the way he should have. He should have had a touchdown.
Yeah.
But Goff don't see the field either.
Lost
So
me my damn fantasy. Well, he didn't lose it.
no, he didn't lose it.
Damn,
Lamar
damn
kind of
near-
made you lose.
He
it.
damn near made me, but I could have won that joint though. That pick would have made me win, bro. He got
Probably.
5 points at the end of the game. You beat me by
Probably.
5.
Yeah. Well, that was cool with me.
I know. I'm pretty sure. It is. If I got fried by 60, I would be happy too that I got my redemption.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got
You
fried.
damn right.
I cooked your ass.
And I won.
60.
I don't care.
60.
I'm in the playoffs.
60.
I'm in the playoffs.
You been in the playoffs. What you
No, was
talking
it?
about?
In
Yes,
this
you-
league? Not from the start. Bro, I was chalked in the first couple
I'm
weeks.
talking about Naj League.
Yeah,
You
I was
chalk?
chalked.
Uh,
My record was I don't want to lie, but I know I
we
had
all on camera.
I know I had the same. It don't matter. I know I
yeah.
had the same record in our league as I did in Naj Jones at one point, so it had to be 2-4, 2-5, something like that.
Oh,
And
alright.
then I went on a little win streak.
Yeah, he beat me in fantasy this
I
week.
mean,
Man, but
I
it's
wasn't
but it's
really
like,
mad
hey,
about that.
I'm 9-2. Okay, whoop-de-doo, Basil. I'm resting up for the playoffs. You feel me?
that's
So,
what all the good people.
he beat me by 5.
That's what all the people that had the best record say when they lose.
He beat me by 5. Got a little sneaky
That's what
John.
all the people.
Little sneaky John. But
That's-
what he don't.
That's what all the people with good records say when they lose.
But what he forgetting is when the playoffs start, I'm either gonna be the 1 seed or the 2 seed.
So we
you
gonna play.
gonna have to see me again.
That's
Like
fine. I like that.
You're gonna have to see
You
me
realize
again
I'm gonna
in the
have-
playoffs when it
Okay.
means more.
I'm gonna have Melvin and Reek back.
I don't care about
I'm
neither
right at
one
you.
of them.
You just lost without both of them.
But that was luck. You
It
got
wasn't
lucky.
luck.
My team, you was lucky. My team didn't put up $150 like they put up every week. My team put up $150 every week. You got lucky. My team put up $30, $20. You got lucky. That was a bad week. I put up $120, $30, whatever the fuck.
Well,
I
make
put
sure
up.
you don't have a bad week in the playoffs.
It was a bad week.
Make sure you don't have a bad week in the playoffs.
You don't have to worry about that.
Okay.
You know my squad though.
Okay.
You know what my squad.
Make sure you don't have a
That's
bad
why
week
my
in the
record
playoffs.
look like how it
Make
look.
sure you don't have
That's
a
why
bad
my
week.
record look like how it
Make
look.
sure you don't have a bad week in
I'm
the
9-3,
playoffs.
man. You like
Make-
75, man.
Make sure you don't
76,
have a
whatever.
bad.
No, 75.
Make sure you don't have a bad week in the playoffs.
Bro.
That's all I'm saying, bro. You
Who got
right.
the better record?
You right.
You don't give me no advice.
You right.
You don't give me no advice.
Oh, all right. My fault. Go ahead. Do you then?
I got the best record. Well, second best record.
Nah.
And I'm about to take it this week because I'm playing number 1. Naj, what's up? Episode 35. I'm Stop.
It's episode 36.
Episode 36. I'm Stop. I'm hyped right now.
I'm Earl. We out of here, man.
Talking all that.